Assalamu alaikum dear students. Today we are going to start chapter number 2, control structures. Chapter number 5. Today's topic is control structures. We will discuss what are the control structures, how they work, and what are the types of control structures. In chapter number 5, this is a complete topic which shows how we control the structure, programs, algorithms, flowcharts, and how we control our programs. So control structures are just a way to specify flow of control in programs. How algorithms and program can be more clear and understood by the self-contained modules called a logic or control structure. So different logics and control structures we use to control the program, flow of control. So there are basically three control structures: flow of control known as sequenced logic or sequential flow. Second one is selection logic or conditional flow, and third one is iteration logic or repetitive flow. So let's see one by one. Sequential. Just remember, when we are studying this chapter, we have to focus basic meaning of the terms. So sequential, it has own meanings. Sequential logic, as the name suggests, follows a serial or sequential flow in which the flow depends on a series of instructions given to the computer. So there is no decisions of selection between two. This is a simple straightforward sequential method logic in which all complex and simple programs will be arranged in step by step, one by one, like module A first will execute, then after finishing this, then module B and module C, and so on. Means there is no selection between two, there is no repetition, just a straightforward sequential method will be followed in this sequential flow. In selection logic, when any type of program executes, then in this term we find a selection. Selection logic simply involves number of conditions or parameters which decides one out of several written modules. Now in previous we have just only sequential logic, one by one will be followed, and in this we have condition, or we can decide which to follow. This structure can be the three types. Now single alternative, double alternative, and multiple alternatives. Now when you are choosing or adopting this type of structures, then you will receive other type of logic structures, like in example you can see, if condition true or false, then execute module A, or end of if structure. Means you have two conditions, if one is true or other is true, just execute module A, if true module A, if not true then exit. There is just one. Now double alternative has two conditions: if condition true or false, which is true, run module A, if not true then run module B, and end of structure, if structure. Then multiple alternatives have multiple options, like in example you can see, if condition A is true then run module A, else if not true then condition B is true, run module B, and so on, else if, and then module, and you have several multiple options to run, choose and run. So multiple alternatives are there. This is called selection. This is graphical representation with the help of flow chart. If the condition is true, then run module A. If not true, then run B module. So this is simple way to describe with the help of diagram. Iteration. Third one is iteration or repetitive, like for loop. These are the basic bodies of the structure. Means you have to repeat same and same statement again and again. This is called repetitive. In definition, the iteration logic implies a loop which involves a repeat statement followed by module known as body of loop. There is a loop. If the condition is true or false, it will repeat again and again until the final condition will true or false. For example, in example we can see repeat for I equals to a to n by 1. Now this condition will repeat and again until I will be equals to n. So this we will be discussing in next chapter, but you have to remember iteration logic or repetitive has loops in which simple one condition will repeat again and again until certain condition not occur. In example, k equals to r, k is greater than s, yes, exit. If no, then module execute module, and k plus t, these are the variables. K equals to k means 1 plus t means addition until go to on condition again. Check k greater than yes, because k equals to r, and r s means r is greater than s. If until this condition will not true, it will execute again and again. So repeat while statement, repeat while structure. It also use condition to control the loop. We were having three options, two types. First one, repeat for structure. Now we are going to discuss repeat while structure. In this condition we will also discuss it in detail in coming chapters, but controls the loop. This condition also controls the loops. Repeat while condition is this and end of loop. You have to repeat because you are telling the condition, and then module will execute. In coming chapters we will discuss their proper working. So in example you can see on flow chart, condition is true or false, no, execute, yes, then execute model and go again and again until your condition goes false. So this is repeat structure. So dear, your assignment is you have to read this topic from your book and ask your question. Similar we will continue in next chapter. Then I will give you the assignment. Thank you so much dear.